Hello, everyone. My name is Heather. I'm the president of the board here at Astrho, and we're so excited to be in day 2 of our first ever Astrho Live Partner Showcase. In this session, we've got GoLightly, and the founder and CEO actually is here with us. So we're so excited to have her here to talk about GoLightly. Victoria, before I fully hand it over to you, I just want to say to the audience, this really is a partner that is doing something different, is offering an opportunity to distribute and sell your inventory, your home or condo or apartment in a different way. And so as many of you have looked for alternatives to Airbnb or Vrbo, looking to expand ways that you find guests, this could be a really interesting opportunity for you. So with that, I'll hand it over to you, Victoria.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Heather. Hi, everybody. I'm Victoria, and as Heather gave such a good introduction, we're very excited to be partnered with Astrho. I think it's a great way of being able to meet everybody here. Just to go straight into really what GoLightly is. GoLightly is it's a vacation rental platform for women, where women are all part of the network. So it's a community of women where women rent from each other and host each other in a safer space. Now, men, anybody can travel with the women. It's just that the network is exclusively women, and it allows for an extra level of trust and accountability when traveling to have that network. We launched in January 2020, which, as everybody might know, not necessarily the best time to launch in hindsight, but we've been very lucky that we've grown to 6,400 members. We've expanded to 85 countries just organically. And we very excited about what we're building as a community. Our ultimate mission is safety. And it's the idea that you can be connected to your host some way. So each member is connected somehow, and they can see how they're connected, which allows for a little bit extra kind of like trust and feeling of safety when people travel. So everyone has a profile. It's kind of like, that sort of LinkedIn profile, like just a profile of yourself. And you can like tell your guest or your host a little bit about yourself, which is bringing back that kind of idea of, traveling within a friend of a friend community. So here, just like, this is our mission to create safer space and, interconnected network of women all around the world. So they feel that there's somewhere they can find safe, clean accommodations within a community of trust. And at the bottom, I'll go through, like, we're a private club because we have a little firewall. So unless you're a member, you can't kind of go browsing through all the listings and profiles. So it kind of keeps your profile a little bit, secure. And then once you are a member, you get to see all of that, and you get to, add your properties or look for locations to travel. And it's all within that space. And every property on it is either owned or managed by a woman within the network. So those are our specifications. As long as the property is owned or managed by, they're on our network. And again, within the network, all bookings are made by women, but they can travel with whomever they wish. So the network is just the secure space. As long as, like, one of the members is traveling, they can travel with their husband, boyfriend, kids, best friends. It's limitless then. And again, it came from a bad experience I had on one of the major sites as a host. I've been a vacation rental host for a long time, and I sort of came out of it not wanting to host through these sites again, and thinking of a safer way that I would feel comfortable traveling and speaking to a lot of other people. Hosting. And there's always so much focus on the traveler. Kind of felt we needed a space where even the host felt safe. So that way, every member that comes in is vetted. There's an application form where you can apply, and then you get a call from one of our teams. So you get to chat to someone and get familiar. And then everybody on the network gets 5 invites to invite their friends. It allows for that engaging level of accountability, where you're responsible for the people you invite and the homes they put up, or the travelers they have, so that everyone feels like, with that extra level of accountability, they may look after your property a little better, or travel safer. So yeah, just some quick facts. We're all female vetted network. We We launched in January 2020, and we grew to 6,400 members. I think we have right now, 85 countries. All listings and bookings are within the network. I think I've kind of covered it, and it just adds the extra level of accountability. We also have a way of searching by industry or different ways of searching, so that online networking can come offline. You can connect with members in your area or in your, so you can kind of like start, having more connections and more trust in the actual network itself. Can travel with anyone you wish. It's not just women within the network, but you'll just do the booking and then you add who's traveling with you. And everyone has that personal profile to add to that level of accountability and trust that we really want to do. Ultimate mission is safety. And we believe by providing this kind of connection and interconnectivity of members, it's going to provide a much better guest and a much better host, because everybody's going to feel that they have a level of connection. So you know how you're connected and through whom you're connected to another person in the community. And then we've also got member perks, obviously, because it's a community. We've, luckily had some great sort of brands partnering with us. So we're growing on that side of the community too. So as we're talking to Astrho and any hosts out there, it's a simple question of signing up for GoLightly. We have any obviously women sign up, or sometimes it's like co-hosts, husband and wife, and the wife will be the accountable member. As long as the accountable member owns or manages the property, it's good. And and then it's a very simple process. It's, you go to the hosting page once you're signed up, once you had the call, and once you're all through, and then it's a very, very easy steps of signing up. Syncing iCals is obviously highly recommended, because it's the easiest way to prevent any double bookings, as everyone I'm sure knows, and then get bookings. I mean, we have a lot of people who trust already that they're ready to book, and obviously as we grow inventory, I think we have 2,500 properties right now, but we intend to obviously grow larger than that. So we have a lot of people interested, and we have a concierge service where some people will say, we want to go to, a certain area, but we're not fussed which particular spot, and we're looking for this, and then we can actually match them with properties that we know are on the site. We like to do, we offer a badging service where we do a video walkthrough of the properties, so guests feel more comfortable when they see that badge there. And so that means that, they know the property exists, they know it's there, they know it's safe, and then they also know their hosts. We also have some software integrations, if anybody is integrated with software, and we are working on many more, to be able to help hosts who have, more than one property, or have an interest in having a software. This is really just to cover our top markets is the States. We are 70% of our members are in the States, and I think 55 or 58% of our properties are in the States. In the markets there's Texas, New York, California, and Colorado. Europe, we have quite a big inventory in UK, Italy, now Greece and Spain as well. And so that's, a good market where people are, but mainly the States for now. And our target markets, recently, we've been seeing a lot of look for travel. Obviously, the States has been the biggest place for travel, but Eastern Europe and anyway, these are just places people are traveling right now. They're liking the beachfront destinations, standalone homes. But more recently than even this, we've seen a lot of people looking for cities again. So any city inventory is kind of starting to get hot again. So yeah, this is, again, going in something a bit deeper. It's like, we have a network effect, and it brings, for a host, it brings a more vetted and captive audience. They want to come back. They want to, because they get to know people within the community, and they're trusting the branding, they're trusting everything, that they actually want to travel with them. So we do find that, people will come and look at us first. We also, because each host can see how she's connected to the guest, there's kind of that extra level of accountability that makes you feel safer having guests stay with you within the community. So, and again, the private club aspect is the fact that it's closed network, it's behind a firewall. So, there's that extra level of security on your profile and on your property, and pictures you might want to put up. And, it adds that extra level of accountability, which is really a key part of it. And this is this is just really what we are. So once you're in there, you can invite your friends, and that invite only aspect allows for the trusted network to build as a friend of a friend community. And again, it's quite repetitive, but I think understanding exactly where it's coming from and how we launched and how we grew. And it's a good thing, because a lot of people are very comfortable in the fact that they are supporting other women. And it's like for me, it was a supplemental income when I was doing it. And now it's kind of nice to know that you can support other women in that mission of having their supplemental income, their income, like as they host. And I'm sure many people out there feel like that. And so being in a connected network, again, and it comes all down to trust, security, and the vetted guests, and obviously the accountability and the consumer focus. As we say, we have members who are looking for places to stay, but they'd rather stay within our network. So they will look for places and be quite open to it, which is why I think it was last September, October, we launched our concierge service to cover this, because we're getting many inquiries through that of just people who want to book through us and not sure exactly where to go, but they'd rather stay. It's like not having to scroll through thousands of properties and other sites and things like that, knowing that, we have a little level of accountability when they do book our properties. And we there shouldn't ever, my real belief is, and our whole, brand ethos is like, there shouldn't ever be a premium on women traveling safely. So we try to charge the lowest fees in the industry, currently with 3% host fee, and I think it's 8% traveler fee. So we like to say that you'd find it cheaper within our community because of those fees being low. We want to support our hosts and put much as we can back in the pocket of our hosts, and grow there. So we launched a Go Sparkle pledge, which was in response to obviously what went on with COVID, to keep everyone clean and safe. So a host can sign up to the Go Sparkle pledge, and that's another badge you get, just saying that your spaces are clean and covering sort of a few points. And then there's our concierge service, and we have 24/7 customer support, so that members, both hosts and guests, can contact us, and we get back to them and try to answer all the questions that come up. This is marketing support, so we're very happy to kind of, especially with like sort of Astrho, since they're our partners and things, is like be able to support our hosts. And we get a lot of engagement. We're growing in our social media and things, but we get a lot of engagement with it because people are very kind of like focused on support. And with that, we like the idea of being able to promote where members might have a property that has a bit of a downtime, be able to promote it for girls trips, because obviously girls trips are can be done any time of year, and people don't really care where they're going sometimes. It's like they just want to go and find a nice place and stay. And so we're happy to kind of like promote our properties that way, especially as we do events and we start introducing our side of events where we're doing online events, offline events, tours, and retreats. So we like to use our properties for those, so that to make it more exclusive and exciting for our members. And then the PR opportunities is more things like when there's properties that fit the travel trends. Basically, we get a lot of PR requests, and again, obviously like to use our members for that. So yeah, that's really where I can like explain the company and who we are and the hosting side of it. I don't know if I went on a bit too much, or if I went too fast.
Yeah, that was great. And we still have a few minutes to do some Q&A. So I do have a few questions for you, just to clarify, how I would get started. So if I have a PMS, do you list on the website which PMSs you integrate with, so I could see if mine is already?
No, I don't. Right now, it's only Rentals United and Hostfully. and we are working with about we're working with Nextpack, Owner-Res. We're working with any ones that right now our property managers are asking us to integrate with, and about 3 others. I can provide that information, or if anyone wants to email either myself or one of our team, that's a very, we can easily add that information. But also, like, if anyone has any recommendations of a PMS that they think we should integrate with, and a contact, or we can contact them and work on that.
Well, working with Rentals United could open up the door to quite a few PMSs. So that's we can recommend to folks on the line, check with your PMS to see if Rentals United is an option for you to get to GoLightly.
Rentals United are great as well, and they're very they're very responsive, and I think they're offering good deals. They've given us some deals. So yeah, if anyone's not integrated with Rentals United as well.
Yeah, so there's that they might, I think a lot of folks may not even realize, like, if you're on a certain PMS, Rentals United kind of exists as an option to help you get to.
That's true. It's channel manager, so it kind of steps in between us and with someone like Rentals United and Hostfully, which is the actual PMS. It's a very simple stage of, like, you literally just go on, once you're signed up, you go to the hosting page and you literally put in your ID and press sync, and then all your properties are up. It's just, it's such a great way of connecting if you've got multiple properties, especially.
Yeah, so that's perfect. That one, it could open up a lot. And then we do have a lot of members in our community who use Owner-Res, so that's good to hear that one's coming soon.
Yeah, good.
So that's good.
So yeah.
And then if I don't have a PMS at all, you said I can set up an iCal link for my availability. So I would just need to manage rates separately, like right in your platform.
Yes, and we have special pricing. And when you're logged in, there's a Go Host page, which tells you, it gives you information of exactly how to sync your iCals, exactly how to do your special pricing. We've got like info sheets on all of those. And obviously we're here to help if necessary, to just be able to answer those questions. So.
Could I upload a like file of rates if I wanted to like bulk change rates?
We don't have the dynamic pricing yet, but we have been helping some of the hosts. Some hosts who we have our team help them actually upload and add special pricing for them until we have those integrations in place.
Okay.
So wherever we're really, like, our hosts obviously a big part of us, and we love them as part of our community because they obviously help our whole community grow. So we're very much, we have